Hey you guys, I hope you guys are having a good day so far. So I just wanted to get on here. God wanted me to talk about this. So yesterday I had posted a video about a voodoo doll. I said, take heed, voodoo doll energy. And I took heed on it as well, but I posted it just in case, a lot of people may be going through this type of stuff. So but I ended up waking up this morning and I was not feeling good, and I had a headache, and then also I was feeling very drained. And God revealed to me that that's what that was. It was witchcraft. And the witchcraft did feel familiar because I remember feeling this way, kind of when I first started my YouTube channel. I had posted a video. It was that God will give you provision. I had talked about, some witches coming into my dream talking about trying to see if I was real or not. And then one of them said, well, Santiera does the same thing. So God revealed to me that, sometimes people are assigned to destroy you. And that is their assignment. Excuse my pimple, I got a pimple patch on. But some people are assigned, to destroy you. Some people, that is what they picked up and that's their role. And he gave me, that's why when you are walking in your purpose and you are walking in God's will, you will have to run. So if you remember, David had to run from Saul because he was trying to kill him every chance he got because he was anointed. Also Elijah and Jezebel, he ended up running into the wilderness because Jezebel was threatening to kill him. So you're always going to have opposition when you are operating in God's will and God is using you for his kingdom, because the enemy is threatened by you. The kingdom of darkness is threatened by you. This is why he will use anybody, anything to come against you. But, it's, sometimes people will be irritated or mad because you're protected by God, and you're protected when you are walking uprightly. A curse without a cause cannot stand. So you are walking uprightly. You are walking through the fruits of the Spirit. You are not walking in sin. You have a repentant heart. Sometimes that can irritate people because of what they have in them, and it's always time to repent. Like I always say, pray for people, because, if you see all of the devices that you are trying to use and those devices are not working, you might as well come to this side now. But I'm just saying, God protects his children. So when you are operating in your purpose, and this could be in the community, he will use anybody. So you just have to remember to stand, you have to remember that you're going to have opposition. So some people are like, well, why don't I have rest or this and that? No, you're going to go through some stuff because you are going against the grain. If you want to keep it real, you're going against the grain. You're going against what society and the world sees as okay. You're not operating in that. So your light is going to irritate people. So I wanted to get on here, but he did mention this. So sometimes they will want revenge, because you are protected, because God does have your back. They're going to want revenge against you, So Jezebel wanted revenge against Elijah. If you remember in 1 Kings, he had challenged the gods of Baal, and it showed out that the gods of Baal did not, they couldn't perform. They did not come down and they were false gods. So it was like they were cutting themselves, all types of stuff, trying to show that they were really gods and stuff like that. And all Elijah had to do was call on the name of the Lord, and he came down and did what he needed to do and set it on fire. So So then Elijah ended up killing the prophets of Baal. So Jezebel got mad about that and she wanted revenge. So this is 1 Kings chapter 19, and it says, and Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and withal how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, so let the gods do to me, and more also, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness. So he went into the wilderness to run from Jezebel because she was trying to seek revenge for him, going against their false gods. So, just remember, you're going to have opposition. Things are going to come up, but God will protect you. And I laid hands on myself when I started feeling that way, because you'll feel some afflictions. It's not going to be the full effect, but you'll feel some afflictions. So you lay hands on yourself and you pray that though. And then I started feeling better right away. So I was able to get things done. And God also mentioned this morning backfire. So I'm praying for them, because I know that I don't pray backfire prayers, but I know that God will protect his children, and he will backfire the stuff that they do to you unprovoked, because you're blameless. There's no reason for you to be getting attacked. So when you're blameless, God is going to spin the block. I'm just saying, he's going to spin the block. But all right, y'all, I just wanted to get on here really quick. I hope y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all soon.